how to get new clients using Instagram. I've been crushing it with Instagram DMs lately, and I wanted to share this new strategy, new method that's working right now for myself. And I'm also going to be including my script so that you know exactly what to say, what to do to start landing new clients for your agency or for whatever business that you're in, because we are crushing it. So if you are having a tough time getting appointments, signing on new clients, or looking to scale your business that you can implement right away for your business. So before I jump into the video and share my system with you, please go ahead and do so now by dropping a thumbs up on this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and turn on that notification bell. I'll go ahead and I'll wait. Alright guys, so if you don't know how to slide through the DMs and sign on new clients for your agency, in my case I run a digital marketing agency, I'm going to show you how to do that now. I'm actually going to throw some screenshots up and show you examples of my real conversations that I've been using to book appointments and signing on new clients as well. And so here's my first screenshot. I'm going to obviously cover their IG handle and their private information, things like that, but the script is going to stay the same. I'll probably throw out 3 different examples so that you can see what the process looks like, and then I'll share with you how it works, right? So what I've been doing is, number 1, you need to get Instagram's algorithm to start showing you your prospects, right? Obviously I can't show you that right now, but if all you need to do is search up your prospect, right? Whatever your ideal client is. So if, let's say it's a chiropractor, right? I know it's an overused example, but super simple. Just search up a chiropractor on your Instagram. If you don't, super simple, right? Just hit the search button, type in chiropractor, and you should have some chiropractors pop up. From there, what you need to do is you start engaging with their page, right? You can like it, you can comment on it, and then message this chiropractor the script that I'm about to show with you. And then what happens is that Instagram is going to start showing you more of these type of businesses who are running ads, right? And so from there, you don't need to search up businesses anymore, because now you can just contact people through the ads, right? So whatever once Instagram starts showing you ads, you want to message those people, right? Because you already know that those people are already running ads, and so they are trying to grow their business, they're trying to get new clients, right? So that is the best opportunity, and it works perfectly with the script that I'm about to share with you, right? So now whenever I go on my feed, my Instagram feed, I always see ads from my ideal client. I go on their page, I comment DM on their most recent photo, and then I'll go ahead, I'll send my script, right? So that way, not every single time, especially if you guys aren't following each other, your message might go into the requests folder, or the whatever folder it is, so it's totally separate. So that's why when you comment DM, they're gonna more likely check their DMs, and if they are a business page, they're most likely gonna see you as a potential new client, so they're more likely to check their inbox and see what you have to say. All right, so here is the script. I'm gonna throw this first screenshot up here, and basically I start off by saying, hi, are you accepting new clients, right? And why do we start with that, right? That's the only thing I say. It's because most of the times the answer is yes, right? Every single business is accepting new clients, especially if they are running ads. They're going to respond to you, okay? So in this case, they respond to me, yes, where are you located? We're always accepting new clients, anticipating to provide you with a top quality service, right? So obviously, yes, everybody is accepting new clients, especially if they're running ads. And that's another thing. If they are running ads, that they are accepting new clients, right? So when you hit them with this initial message, they're always gonna say yes. That response rate to get you into their primary inbox folder, whatever it is, so that anytime you guys are have a conversation, they're always going to see it, right? So now you see everything's working together, right? And if you happen to drop the thumbs up yet, because I'm sharing with you guys super new systems here that I haven't shared with anybody else. So if you could just kindly drop a quick thumbs up on this video, it would be super helpful. And if you want to see more content like this on growing your business, feel free to subscribe to the channel and turn on that notification. All right, so after they respond to you, right, they're like, yes, we accept new clients. I hit them with this message. Great, I like to be direct. We just helped, and then whatever your niche is, business generate 61 new clients in the past 30 days using a new digital marketing system that doesn't require Facebook or Instagram ads. I would love to discuss business growth with you. Are you open to it? Okay, so let me just explain this message by breaking it down to you a little bit more. So great, we're addressing their previous message that they're accepting new clients. So great, and I like to be direct. So let's cut to the chase here so that we're not wasting each other's time. And then I throw in my case study right there, right? We just helped whatever niche that is that you're in. So it could be realtors. We just helped a realtor. We just helped a chiropractor. We just helped a solar company. We just helped an e-com business, whatever it is that you work with. And then go ahead and plug in your case study, right? So we just helped Niche generate 61 new clients in the past 30 days, right? So we're throwing a case study with also a timeline. People love to see a timeline, right? You can say that you got X results, but how long did it take you to do it, right? So there's a lot of companies out there that might take, months, years before they can get X results, right? So if you can have a time frame on it, then that means they have an expectation, or they know what to expect and how quickly they can get results or whatever it is that you are promising them, okay? So we can get that. We got, for our clients, 61 new clients within 30 days, okay? Using a new keyword there, new digital marketing system, right? This is something brand new that you've never tried before, and it's working right now for all of our clients, right? And we want to say new because to be honest, completely honest with you, businesses, they've heard of every single service out there, right? Facebook ads, Google ads, SEO, and all that good stuff, right? So we want to present something new that they haven't done before, haven't heard before, and it's working right now, okay? That doesn't, now this is another super important line, right? That doesn't require Facebook or Instagram ads. Now, why is that important? Beginning of this video, when I told you to go interact with your ideal prospect client's page, and as Instagram algorithm picks this up, they're gonna start showing you your ideal clients who are running ads, right? So when you reach out to these people who are running Instagram ads, and now you're coming and you're presenting your service that's working right now, and it doesn't require Instagram ads, now they're curious, right? So most of the time when businesses are running Instagram ads, they might be getting mediocre results, or maybe even they are getting really great results, right? But because you are presenting something new, something different, something that's working right now, because you generated 61 new clients in the past 30 days, now they're curious, right? Now they want to know what you have to offer, right? So by knowing that they're already running Instagram ads and we're telling them, hey, this is not Instagram ads, it's gonna build their curiosity, okay? So that's why this message is so powerful, and that's why I'm breaking it down, the psychology behind it to you, right? So I skip a line there, so we don't want everything's all bunched up into one paragraph. We wanna make it easy to read, right? So I would love to discuss business growth with you. Are you open to it, right? So now we're asking them a question to see, to get a response, right? Because if we didn't ask a question, they might not reply. So we want to, the reason I threw that line in there, it's kind of like we're trying to have a conversation through this DMs, right? Really, that's what all the DM is about, is having a real conversation, okay? So that's how I've been booking all my appointments. And think of conversating as a tennis game, right? One person hits the ball, the other person hits the ball back, so right? So we're asking each other questions, and then as you're asking questions, that's us hitting the ball back on, ball back on their court, essentially, right? So that's the breakdown, the most important message, right? And that's my second message that I throw out. And then prospect says, sure, what's the process? Now, sometimes they'll just say, sure, yes, they'll just give you a one-word answer. Sometimes they'll ask a question like, in this case, what's the process? How much is it? What is it? And then all I would say is I don't answer their question directly, right? Because we want to book a call with them. We want them to hop on a call, and then we can go through the details with them, right? We can address their question and maybe answer it within a couple words, maybe one sentence, but we don't want to give them everything up front to where they have everything and they're not going to book a call with us, right? So super important that we don't answer the question all the way. That way we can get them on a call with us. Okay, so my next message is, awesome. Are you available anytime this week to connect over a call so I can get a better understanding of your goals for your business? Notice that I'm not selling anything, right? Hey, we're doing Google ads, we're doing Facebook ads, we're charging this much, you're gonna need to have this much money, right? We're keeping it really, really simple, because the primary goal here is to, number one, build their curiosity, and then number two, get them to hop on a phone call with us, okay? So here's the continued conversation here, right? So after I said, awesome, are you available anytime this week to connect over a call so I can get a better understanding of your goals and for your business? He said, absolutely, right? One word answer. And so from here, I followed up with, what time works best for you tomorrow? The key thing here is, guys, when you are booking calls through this type of system, you want to book a call with them as soon as possible, right? We don't want to wait 4 or 5 or even worse, a week out, because more than likely they're gonna forget, and you don't have that bond connection as much anymore, right? So we want to do it as soon as possible within the tomorrow. The next day would be ideal, but really just try to get on a call as soon as possible. Okay, so what time works best for you tomorrow? PST, Los Angeles time. He gave me a time around 10:30 in the morning. Perfect. What's your name and number to reach you at? And from there, he drops his name, his phone number, and then I said, gotcha, down on my calendar, talk soon, right? So super simple, straightforward, straight to the point. Let me get your information, and that's it, okay? So I always ask them for their name and their number, or best number to reach them at, because the company, the business, they might have a different number that you can talk with them directly. And then you always just want to have their name and address people by their name. It helps out, right? So really, just like that, booked an appointment. And actually, this deal that I'm sharing with you, or this conversation I'm sharing with you, we're about to close this as a new client as well. So super cool about that. So really, that's my first example of closing, not even closing this client, but just booking this appointment, and then has now led to a close and a new client for my agency. This is the exact script that I've used. All right, so feel free to use it. And maybe change it up so that it fits you more. Obviously, always make things better, right? You don't have to copy it word for word, but always make it your own, right? Make it fun, add your own creativity to it, and it's gonna be much more, right? Say things that you would normally say, so that way you're not copying somebody else, right? You don't wanna be a copy. So just do that on your own and mix it up, all right? So this is my next example here, and I start off with the same exact thing, right? So now Instagram is showing me more ads, right? And as you engage with these pages that are running ads, Instagram's gonna pick that up, and they're gonna keep showing you more ads from your ideal client. So it makes things super easy. And then as you're on your Instagram, now you're actually being more productive, right? You're not just scrolling through Instagram pointlessly. Now you're on there to actually, because it's one of your systems to prospect for new clients, right? So keeping you productive there when you're on your Instagram. So I start with the same thing, right? This Instagram showed me an ad. I went to the page, I comment on their most recent photo DM, and then from there I start the script, right? How are you accepting new clients? Yes sir, we are. What kind of job you were needing to be done? And then I say, great, I like to be direct. We just helped in niche generate 61 new clients in the past 30 days. Same exact script, right? And here he says, yes, I've been in the market for marketing. I've done it all myself and just want to focus on the service and customers. So this right here is a super ideal client, because he's telling me right off the bat, he's looking for a marketing company. He's been doing it himself, and he wants someone to handle it for him, right? So this is perfect for me. All right, so awesome. Are you available anytime this week to connect over call so I can get a better understanding of your goals and your business? Same exact script, guys. Don't keep it complicated. You don't need to put too much thought into, having the best script or whatever it is, right? Straight to the point, straightforward. Let's get things done, okay? And obviously, if you're gonna use my script, use your own words, right? Because it's gonna be a lot more effective. I'm telling you that right now. All right, so here's the continued conversation. Yes, sir. Does tomorrow work at 2 p.m.? Yes, what time zone are you in? I'm PST, Los Angeles time. Please drop your name and best number to reach you at. He gives me his name, his phone number. Gotcha, down on my calendar. Talk soon. That's it. And this also turned into a new client from my agency as well. Right, so as you can see, my script relatively stays the same. And they might have some questions. Don't answer it directly, just answer it briefly. But the whole purpose is to get them on a call. All right. So that became a new client. Here's actually another client that came through. And this one, the conversation is a little different, because I think this was one of the first clients, and I think I gave them a little bit. This is where they asked the question. I answered it a little bit more, right? So same exact thing. Instagram ad pops up. I go to the page, comment the most recent photo DM, start the script, right? Send the message, slide in DMs. You don't need to follow them. You don't need to do any of that, right? Because if you comment DM, they're going to check their message. Right, so how are you accepting new clients? Hello, yes sir, I have openings for next week. And then I send that. Great, I like to be direct. And he follows up with, yes, that's something I would like to look forward to. I like to be direct as well. What is the cost for this? And so if people ask for the cost, right, you don't want to give your price up front, because if you give your price up front, you release all control, and they're likely not going to book a call with you. Okay, so you always want to give them a range, right? So for example, if you charge $1,000 for your services, go 50, half of that, so $500, and then, you know, add another half on top of your services, right? So I would say anywhere between $500 to $1,500 or even $2,000, right? So always give them a range. And so, for example, if you're charging $1,500, I would say anywhere between $750 to $2,000, $2,500, right? So always give them a range. Don't need to give exact pricing, okay? I say here, the cost depends on how much you're looking to scale your business and how many new clients you're trying to get each day or week, right? So the cost also really depends on how much they're trying to grow their business. So that's something that I include as well. So with the cost, you know, it's going to be anywhere between $500 to $1,500, but it really depends on how aggressively you're trying to be on growing your business. Okay. So really give them the range and then tell them it all really depends. And so we need to hop on a call so I can give you a better accurate pricing, get a better understanding of what you're trying to do. And then with that line, I say, would you have any time tomorrow or Monday to connect over a call so I can get a better understanding of you and your business? And so he goes, okay, but what is like the starting price range? So he had more questions, and so that's where I put here. I'd say you can expect to be in the ballpark of $500 to $1,500, right? So I give him a ballpark, give him a range, and then from here I ask another question, right? Because now we want to hit the ball back, because if we respond to their text, their response, and we don't follow up with a question, then, you know, they might not respond to you, right? We want to give them a question so they can answer to keep that conversation flowing, right? So that's why I asked, what time works best for you on Monday? I'm Los Angeles time. He said 5 p.m. And I said, would you be available anywhere between 11 and 3? He said 3 p.m. works. Got his info, got him on the calendar, called him that day, right? Another tip I would say is I've had experience with my own experience in doing these DMs. I don't send them to my calendar link, just because when I have the bookings reduce drastically. And I don't know what the reason for that is. Maybe it's my niche. They're too lazy to go and book the appointment or whatever. You can definitely test this out on your own. I'm just sharing from my own experience, is that when I did send my calendar link for them to book a call with me, they were less likely to do it. And then as soon as I took all that away, I took everything away. All I did was just give me your name, your number, give me your best time and day, and, you know, I'll call you then, right? So that's what I've been doing. I don't send anything else, just get the information and you know, we have a verbal agreement that we're going to speak on that day. On the day of, obviously, to increase your show up rate so that people aren't forgetting your calls, obviously you want to maybe send a text message to them, you know, first thing in the morning, or maybe, you know, a few hours, 3 hours before the call. Just say, hey, quick reminder, you know, I'll say, hey, name, quick reminder for our scheduled call today. You know, this is Jordan, quick reminder for our call today at whatever time it is, right? So just send a quick reminder text in the morning, first thing in the morning, or, you know, a couple hours before your call, so that they don't forget to show up to the call. And those are my 3 examples for how, it's funny because actually all 3 of those people are a client of mine now, or in the works of becoming a client for my new agency. And that's the exact script that I've used. So if you find this video helpful, drop a thumbs up. And I actually want to share one last tip for you. For those of you that made it to the end of this video, you might have some questions, right? And if you do have questions that I don't answer for you, drop it in the comment section below. So if you haven't already followed my Instagram, go ahead and follow my Instagram. It's at it's Jordan Lee, and, you know, you've probably been seeing some pop-ups, so you can definitely follow me. But my last tip for you is that you might be wondering, hey, should I use my should I use my own personal profile, or should I use a business profile, right? And I would go with a page, to answer your question, I would go with a page that looks the most trustworthy, right? And what makes a page trustworthy? Obviously, you don't want to have weird photos, you know, inappropriate photos and things like that. But photos of maybe yourself helps, right? Having faces, right, where you're not just some type of company and, you know, there's no face behind it, you don't look trustworthy. So I personally, for me, I just use my personal profile, right? And with my personal profile, I have nice photos on there, you know, my traveling pics. Obviously, it's not like, hey, I'm a digital marketer or I'm a marketing company or whatever. It's just really my personal profile. I post photos of me, you know, going out and doing cool things and stuff like that. And so when businesses, they check out your profile, they see that you are a real person, you know, and so they're more likely to hop on a call with you, right? And I find that, I feel like that's less intimidating, right? So if you're gonna use an Instagram profile, you know, make sure it's looks good, not inappropriate, and it's built to accept new clients really, right? And how you present yourself really matters. So for myself, like I said, I use a personal profile. Feel free to use whatever it is that you use. And the second question you might be having is, what is the limit on Instagram, right? How many DMs can you send out a day? And I don't have the exact number on this, so you can definitely Google it. What is the Instagram DMs limit is, but I believe it is 20, I want to say 20 to 25 DMs per day, I'm thinking. And as you DM people more and have genuine conversations, like the script that I've showed you, Instagram's going to pick that up, and I think they'll probably increase your limit. Maybe starting out, you might not be able to just send out a whole bunch of DMs. So just keep in mind, starting out, I think, maybe 20 to 25 DMs, maybe a little less, 15 DMs to start out with. You would be safe. You won't get, your account restricted for a couple days or whatever Instagram does. But that does happen. So that is my video for you guys. Hopefully this system is helpful. Like I said, this is a system that I don't think anybody else is sharing with a script that is working right now, because I've shared examples with you guys that it is working. So if you guys enjoyed this video or found it helpful whatsoever, please drop a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on any content. My name is Jordan Lee, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.